I have no clue what I'm gonna do. So I get this letter in the mail, and it says that I have to do 15 hours of community service per week to keep getting food stamps. Do they not understand? This is literally how I feed my kids.
They call it help. I call it taxpayers getting drained while freeloaders throw tantrums. Today, we've got the best clips on the internet showing exactly how out of touch entitlement has become. And the deeper we go, the crazier it gets. Trust me, you'll want to see the last one. Quick question before we dive in. Do you think these programs should be stricter, or do you think they're already fair? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. All right, let's get into it.
TikTok, you means to tell me I can't buy no more junk food with my food stamps? Huh? Well, damn, what if I wanted to start my own treats business? What about my kids' birthdays? I got 5 kids. I can't surprise them with a custom carrot cake from Publix or Walmart? What about Halloween? I ain't gonna be able to participate and pass out candy. What about my kids' after school snacks, y'all? My kids gonna be hangry or hungry before I pick them up from after school program. We don't like Olipop sodas and veggie sticks. They nasty. And then we can't even buy no hot food with the food stamps unless it's a natural disaster. I got a question for you, Bretchine or Breechine, because you the one who started all this with your new house bill. Can we still buy seafood with the food stamps? Are you gonna make the healthier foods cheaper? If we can't have the junk food, we need the healthy food. Can you make it a little cheaper? Because eggs is $10 a carton. Child, let me go stockpile on these junk foods before the ban starts. Call me back.
I just tried using my food stamp card at Walmart. $500 worth of groceries. Swiped it once, declined. Twice, declined. 3 times, declined. I have a line of people behind me, snickering, talking under their breath, sighing. So I get out of line. I had to leave the card there. So freaking embarrassing. Go outside to call my worker, my caseworker. She doesn't know what's going on. She said nothing is in the system saying anything has happened. Like, it's literally like they just wiped me out of the system. She said my case number is gone. She doesn't even see my case. I said, okay, so what about my Section 8? Gone. So I said, okay, so the first is in a couple weeks. What does that mean? That the state is not going to pay my rent? I pay $87 a month for my rent. The state pays the rest of it. It is $1,100. Where the hell am I going to come up with $1,000? On top of groceries for my family. How does this even happen? How?
$500 in groceries on a food stamp card, Section 8 rent of only $87, while taxpayers cover the other $1,000. And the shock is that it all disappeared overnight. That's not a tragedy. That's the reality of living on handouts. When you build your entire life on government assistance, the moment it stops, you have nothing. Benefits were meant to be temporary, not permanent. Depending on them as a lifestyle only sets you up for collapse the second they're gone. Responsibility isn't optional, it's survival. Makes you wonder, do you think stricter limits on how long people can stay on these programs would actually fix the problem? Or would it just expose how broken things already are? But anyway, in our next video, we'll watch a woman who, after saying she has 9 children and not getting any help, yells, "I'll have to steal," without even considering taking responsibility. You'll laugh in the end.
Shut down. I need to know what's going on. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 babies. And I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on their car. I done been waiting, I done did my application, and I got 3 handicapped babies. I need to know why my food stamps ain't on my card. This is not right, this ain't fair. I don't care about no shutdown or none of that. But I've been calm, I've been calling, everybody ignoring me. I've been here 3, 4, 5 times. I want to know why ain't my food stamps on my card. I got 9 babies to feed.
This girl been waiting all this time.
Ma'am, I done been
Still ain't
calling,
got
I
no
done been
food
down
stamps.
here, and I'm tired.
Sad.
I done been there, done did all that, and they still ain't put my food stamps on
Still
because
ain't
it's
giving no
shut
food
down.
stamps.
This is not fair. I'm tired, I done did all that. Now I need to know what a supervisor or somebody. I need somebody to help me. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 kids. 4 of them ain't mine. I'm taking care of other people's kids. I'm old, I'm tired, I got arthritis. I'm tired of coming back and forth down here about my food stamp. I done had an appointment now. They told me my card money supposed to be on my card. It ain't on there yet. Y'all gotta fix this now. I don't have nothing to do with that shutdown. I'm stressed out. I'm a single mama and I'm helping other people's kids. Now I need my stamps now. I ain't gonna keep going through this. I'm already going through a lot of pain. Okay, now here's my 5th time coming down. I had an interview and all. Now this ain't fair how y'all doing people. This ain't fair. I done been all back there. Y'all done did my interview and all that. I still ain't got my stamps. Still ain't got my stamps. Y'all done let the people shut down the government. Now they ain't gonna give me my stamps.
It's so sad.
And I don't want to go to jail. So that's where I'm going next when it comes to these babies. Now I gotta go steal. Now I gotta go steal food to put in my house. Y'all ain't got no boxes of food here? Y'all ain't got no food to give me? Y'all don't have nothing to give me? Don't be recording me, ma'am. Don't be
Why are
recording
these people
me.
placed like that?
Don't record me.
You got that right.
I got kids to take care of. No people won't give my food stamp. And I got to do what I got to do. Call the police. I don't give a damn. Call the police. Call the police. I don't care. Call them. Because I'm going to feed these babies.
That don't make no
Y'all
sense.
talk to the government for shutting down. Call the police.
Getting
I
all
go
these
to
people
jail.
groceries.
I go to jail.
All this one.
I don't give a damn.
It's gonna take all these people.
Call the police.
That's crazy.
Why is you recording me, ma'am?
That's crazy.
Why is you recording me, baby? Come on, don't do that no more. And you still recording me? So you still recording me?
Yeah.
You need to get the fuck on. That's what you need to do.
No, you need to get a job. Stop stealing from the talking about you wait on the government.
It
Stealing
don't
these
fucking
people.
matter for the government. I got 9 kids. to
Yeah,
take
whatever.
care of,
You
bitch.
need
That's
to
what
be
you
ashamed of
don't worry about
yourself.
me, ho. You better go on. That's what you better.
Let's be honest, having more kids isn't a career plan. Hard-working families are raising 1, 2, maybe 3 kids while working multiple jobs just to survive. Meanwhile, people like this expect taxpayers to foot the bill for 9. That's not survival, that's entitlement. And notice the attitude: aggression, excuses, and zero accountability. The second the benefits dry up, it's chaos. But the truth is simple. If you want to feed 9 kids, you don't wait on a government card. You get a job and earn it. Makes you wonder, should there be a limit on how many dependents can be covered by these programs? Or would that just expose how broken the whole system really is? But anyway, in our next video, we'll watch the complaint of a woman who believes she is entitled to live off the state for 3 years, saying childcare is expensive, I can't afford more than McDonald's, my brain can't handle it, and who even turns the job requirement into a tragedy.
I am so irritated with this whole work requirement thing for food stamps for many reasons. One, child care subsidy has a waiting list. So basically your whole entire check goes to child care. And by the time you finish paying your rent, your electric, your gas, your car insurance, getting all the stuff for the house, like the toilet paper, you are stinking broke, right? Child care is like $250 a week per kid. Also, you know, I don't get food stamps, but there is no way that I will be able to pull that off. That's why I try to help, well, was trying to help so many moms get work from home jobs, like in the evening, like I do, because there's no way, there would be no way that I could pay for my 3 disabled kids to go to child care or after school care. So with able-bodied people, they can get food stamps 36 months, but they have to work a mandatory amount of hours, right? Basically, you got 3 years to get your life together and find another job. But what if you don't have the brain capacity? Like, a lot of people have learning disabilities and all they can do is work at McDonald's. I have a friend that is like 2 points above being intellectually disabled on her psychological evaluation, and she can't get Social Security. But I don't foresee her being an RN anytime soon. She has worked at Chick-fil-A since our junior year of high school. She never had any kids or anything, but I don't know how people are gonna do it, but all of it is just too sad. And people literally get a rise out of it. They get a rise out of people getting ready to go hungry.
Georgia EBT customer service. You can also access your account at connectebt.com. Enter the last 4 digits of your card number. Enter your PIN. Your SNAP balance is $704.
How are we doing, those of us that don't have food stamps? Get in here. How you doing? How's your grocery bill? Mine? 500. Okay. And that still ain't enough. And pantries probably ain't gonna be enough. How are we doing? Those of us watching those people with thousands of food stamps. How are we doing? Today's the first day of summer school. You gotta pack your own lunches, snacks, and things of that nature, of course. I have 2 kids I have to pack lunches for. On top of they have to eat at home. Probably have to go visit a few pantries this week to help keep us going. The only thing about pantries is you can only go once every 30 days. How are we doing with no food stamps, y'all?
This is the reality nobody talks about. While some are bragging about thousands in food stamps, the families who don't qualify are paying $500 cash at the register and still not making it through the week. They're stretching every dollar, packing lunches, and even standing in pantry lines just to keep food on the table. And that's the part that stings the most. The people playing by the rules always seem to carry the heaviest load. Makes you think, is the system actually helping those in real need or just rewarding the ones who know how to work it? But anyway, in our next video, we'll watch the surprising defenses of a woman who got pregnant again with 4 kids and still boasts, "I'm already working, so food stamps are my right," and even tries to defend her Calvin Klein bag.
Okay, so I had a lot of haters, but a lot of supporters. But let's go grocery shopping on food stamps. Pregnant single mom of 4. There were a lot of people that commented on my last video I did where I shared that I was on food stamps. And some of the things some people were saying, I'm just looking like, people were saying, oh, why did you get pregnant again? Why do you have so many kids and you can't take care of them? I didn't know because you were on food stamps, that meant you couldn't take care of your kids. It's not like I'm laying around all day being lazy on the couch. I still work my full-time job. I just get help with food. Then I had some people comment and say how they even applied themselves but got denied, but we're still hating that I was on food stamps. Make it make sense. It's not my fault you got denied, baby. But you're literally saying if you could receive food stamps, you'd accept it. You just got denied. But yet coming onto my post mad about it because I have food stamps. I'm sorry, what? Or they were like, oh my gosh, she has a Calvin Klein purse. Like what? A Calvin Klein purse is not even all that. You can get it at Marshall's for $30. Or they'd be like, this is taxpayers' money. I'm sorry, but did you miss the part where I said I'm a full-time worker? I pay taxes too, so I guess in a way I provide for my own food if you want to take it like that. I could see someone's point of view if I was someone that was just laying around, not working, not doing anything for themselves. But that's not the case at all. But that's my little vent of the day, and you gotta love the haters as much as you love the supporters. Bye.
I voted for him for lower grocery prices. He promised me cheaper prices on groceries. And that has not happened. Not only has that not happened, I am getting my food stamps taken. I am getting my cash assistance taken. I am getting my Section 8 taken. I am getting all my welfare governments taken. I did not ask for this. I would not have voted for him if I knew this was going to happen. So what do I do now? What do the people do now? The ones that regret their vote. What do we do? I can't go out and get a regular job. And it's not even about these families being separated from their loved ones. It's not about these 5 and 6-year-olds getting their families taken away from them in the middle of a school day. It's not about any of that. It's about me and my food stamps and my cash assistance. Me. That I'm the only one that matters in this country. I am taking my life back.
This is exactly the problem. You didn't vote for lower grocery prices. You voted for a government check. And now that the handouts are being pulled back, it's suddenly a crisis. That's not leadership failing you. That's the reality of depending on the state instead of yourself. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The people who sacrifice budget and grind harder are the same ones paying the price for others' short-term choices. Makes you wonder, is the system broken? Or is it exposing who never learned to stand on their own 2 feet? But anyway, you know I saved the craziest clip for last, so let's get on with it without wasting any time.
I have no clue what I'm gonna do. So, I get this letter in the mail, and it says that I have to do 15 hours of community service per week to keep getting food stamps. Do they not understand? This is literally how I feed my kids. How am I supposed to feed my kids? Hold on. Literally, I don't know how I'm gonna feed my kids if I don't continue to get my food stamps. I have 7 kids and I depend on this to feed my kids each month. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it without it. They want me to work 15 hours per week to keep getting food stamps. And I only have 1 week to pick the location of my community service. They're not even giving me a month to figure it out.
15 hours a week, that's the requirement to keep food stamps, and somehow that's too much. Taxpayers are working 40, 50, even 60 hours a week just to feed their own kids. And we're supposed to feel sorry for someone who refuses to do 15? And let's be real, having 7 kids isn't a free pass to endless benefits. That was a choice. Choices come with responsibility, not just demands on the system. Food stamps were designed as a safety net, not a lifestyle where basic effort is optional. And it makes you wonder, do you think programs like this should demand more accountability? Or should people keep getting benefits without putting in the work? That's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed this breakdown, there's another video on screen that dives into even crazier examples of entitlement you won't believe. Go ahead and tap it, click it, whatever device you're on, and I'll see you there. Have a great rest of your day.